just got the Heaven Sword. You enter Ishgard, and you see people playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In the streets, and you think to yourself, I want to do that. So you became an Astrologian. Astro's a really cool healer that uses cards and starts at level 30. Astros are really good at healing and have the ability to buff the party. So let's take a look. Let's start with your DPS abilities. You have 3 main DPS skills: Malefic, a single target attack; Combust, a damage overtime; and Gravity, an AoE attack. Besides your DPS skills, Astros also have your standard heal abilities. Benefic is a single target heal that has a 15% chance of making your next Benefic 2 guarantee a critical heal. While that might sound cool, you shouldn't ever need to use Benefic 1 unless you're in a low level dungeon. Otherwise, just stick with using Benefic 2. Helios will restore HP to yourself and all nearby party members. Aspected Helios will also do the same thing as Helios, but it's slightly weaker. It applies a regen to yourself and the party. Aspected Benefic is a single target heal that will also apply regen. Essential Dignity is your strong heal move. The less HP someone has, the more the move heals. You'll gain a second charge of Essential Dignity at level 78. At level 50, you'll get Synastry. You can give this ability to one party member, and any single target healing spell you throw out, they will receive 40% of that heal as well. If you give Synastry to somebody and heal them with the single target heal, that person will receive a double heal. This is very useful if you need to get somebody back to full HP and you don't have Essential Dignity up. At level 80, you'll get Neutral Sect. Neutral Sect will increase your healing potency by 20%, and whenever you use Aspected Benefic or Aspected Helios, it'll grant shields. Neutral is very good for shielding the party for big attacks. Celestial Opposition is an off-global heal that also applies regen to yourself and the party. Celestial Intersection will heal yourself or one party member and also apply a shield. You'll gain a second charge of Celestial Intersection at level 88. Collective Unconscious will create a bubble centered around you. Whenever someone is inside the bubble, it'll reduce their damage taken by 10% and also apply a regen for 18 seconds. This also applies to yourself. Be careful not to move during Collective because moving will instantly end the ability. However, you can quickly use it and move immediately in order to keep uptime and still give the damage reduction and the regen to the party. Earthly Star is a very powerful move in Astro's kit. This massive 20 Yalm circle is essentially a delayed heal and delayed damage. When you place it, it'll sit there till either you detonate it or the move goes off on its own. Earthly Star's heal and damage will be stronger after the first 10 seconds it's out. You'll know it's at its strongest when the buff changes and the star in the middle of the circle starts to glow brighter. If you place Earthly Star 10 seconds before you know a massive attack is coming, you can detonate it afterwards and give the party a massive heal and do good AoE damage. You can also use Earthly Star to do big damage to trash pulls in dungeons. Horoscope is another delayed heal in Astro's kit. When you use Horoscope, it'll place a buff on yourself and nearby party members that lasts for 10 seconds. If you use Horoscope again or the timer runs out, it'll give a small heal. However, if you use Helios or Aspected Helios when you use Horoscope, the duration will increase to 30 seconds and the heal will be stronger, meaning you can time Horoscope and Helios or Aspected Helios in order to give a strong heal. At level 90, you'll get Macrocosmos, which is by far one of, if not the best healing move in the game besides Benediction. Macrocosmos will deal AoE damage and grant a buff to yourself and nearby party members that lasts for 15 seconds. During the duration of the buff, 50% of all damage taken is compiled, and when you use Macrocosmos again, it'll give a small heal and heal the damage that got compiled, meaning you essentially heal back the damage you took. Besides your healing abilities, Astros also have cards that they can draw, that they can give to party members. You have 2 charges of draw, and each time you use it, you'll draw one of 6 different cards and also restore 500 MP. There are 2 different types of cards, melee cards and range/caster cards. The easiest way to differentiate them is to look at the border of the card you drew. If the border is blue, that's a melee card. If the border is purple, that's a ranged or caster card. You should be giving out cards primarily to the DPS. At level 40, you'll be able to redraw, letting you re-roll the card you have. At level 50, you'll unlock Astrodyne, and each card you draw will also have a symbol above it. These symbols all correlate with Astrodyne. There are 3 different symbols, and when you get 3 of them, you're able to use Astrodyne. Astrodyne will give you different buffs to yourself for 15 seconds, depending on how many different types of symbols you have. With only one type, you'll get Harmony of Spirit, which will gradually restore MP. With two types, you'll get Harmony of Spirit and Harmony of Body, which will reduce your spellcast time by 10%. Finally, with three different types, you'll get Harmony of Spirit, Body, and Mind, which will increase your damage dealt and healing potency by 5%. At level 70, you'll get Minor Arcana, which will draw either Lord of Crowns or Lady of Crowns. Lord of Crowns will deal AoE damage, while Lady of Crowns will heal yourself and nearby party members. Divination will increase yourself and the party's damage dealt by 6% for 15 seconds. Exaltation will reduce damage taken by 10% for either yourself or another party member for 8 seconds. This move will also give a heal at the end of its duration. This is very useful for helping tanks mitigate tank busters or for keeping yourself or someone else alive. Lightspeed will reduce the cast time of all spells by 2.5 seconds for 15 seconds. This will essentially make all of your spells into instant casts besides your raid spell. This is very useful for moving around or to help with your opener, which is in the description below, provided by the balance. But yeah, that basically sums up Astrologian, so bye! Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you didn't know, I stream on Twitch. I don't have a consistent schedule yet, but I do stream me leveling classes or just whenever I'm bored. I also have a Discord where I announce whenever I go live on Twitch, whenever I upload a video, or just to talk to you guys. Links are in the description below.